everybody, this is Rebecca, and welcome to my channel, A Reason to Hope, where each week I share a message of hope, empowerment, and faith. This week I want to talk about hope. I want to start with a quote from former President Barack Obama that sums it up so beautifully. Barack Obama said, and I quote, "Hope is not blind optimism. Is not ignoring the enormity of the task ahead or the roadblocks that stand in our path. Is not sitting on the sidelines or shrinking from a fight. Hope is that thing inside of us that insists, despite all evidence to the contrary, that something better awaits us if we have the courage to reach for it and to work for it and to fight for it." Unquote. And to have hope is to desire an outcome that makes your life better in some way. Not only can it make a tough present situation more bearable, but it also can eventually improve our lives because envisioning a better future motivates us to take the steps that are needed to make it happen. And my message today is for you or someone you know who once had high hopes that have been turned into disappointment. Perhaps you expected to be further along in your business by now, but disappointments have left you forlorn and dismayed. Maybe you once had high hopes of being happily married and raising a family, but your age and circumstances have dimmed those hopes. It could be that you have tried and tried to conceive a child, but to no avail. There are many events in life that can cause us to lose hope in our dreams. Without hope, we lose sight of the possibilities for our lives. It is our hope that causes us to see a ray of light in darkness, peace in the midst of confusion, expectation in despair. And regardless of what you may have lost hope for or what the cause, allow me to help restore your hope in the future. And there are 5 points that I want you to consider. Point number 1 is that your destiny is not in the hands of another person. You are on earth for a divine purpose, and no one can stop you from reaching your destiny. You must understand that trials and tests are often just instruments to get our attention and push us into our destiny. And let that wisdom sink into the very core of your being and begin to view that enemy from a higher perspective. Point number 2, have you exhausted all possibilities? Rather than accepting your current circumstances as your only hope, consider your options and look for greater doors of opportunity. And quite often, opportunities come disguised as problems. For example, if you and your spouse cannot conceive a child, perhaps adoption is an alternative or a surrogate. Consider other possibilities. If one door closes, try another door. Point number 3, what can you learn from the situation? Always seek to grow from your trials. That struggle could be preparing you for greater fruitfulness in the future. Learn the lesson so that you don't continue repeating past mistakes and failures. Your setback could simply be a setup for something far better than what you imagined. Point number 4, have you done your best? Your best is all that you have to offer. If you've done your best and given your all, release the matter out of your hands. And you must believe that the outcome will ultimately work together for your good. And point number 5, you can beat the odds. Facts can be deceiving. There have been countless people, including myself, who have overcome dilemmas even when the deck was stacked against us. You can prevail in spite of your bad credit, your health challenges, a lack of money, or whatever the case may be. Focus on the truth rather than the facts. Facts are based upon proven calculations and experiences. On the other hand, truth also includes facts, but it also includes belief. Without hope, we allow disappointments to sideline us. When we lose hope, we lose everything because hope is the driving force for attaining our future aspirations, believing that the impossible is possible, and humbly waiting for our circumstances to change. Hope gives us staying power when we feel like giving up under pressure. Now, this message might not be for you, but if you know someone who needs to be encouraged by it, please share it with them. In closing, I want to leave you with a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He said, "We must accept finite disappointment, but we never lose infinite hope." I hope this message has been a blessing to you. And if you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you are notified each time I upload to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I look forward to sharing a new message of hope on next week. Until then, keep hope alive and bye for now.